What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Life with Estes. In today's video we're going to be doing another project on the C6 Corvette. I'm super excited about this one, so let's start talking about it. So as you can see, the car's already lifted. We're going to need access to take off the front bumper and the front quarter panel, or the fenders, for this project. So show you over here what we got finally in the mail was our wide body kit. I know wide body kits on the C6 Corvettes are really popular. Most people go with the ones that just make it a Grand Sport or 06 or 01 version. I ended up purchasing a kit, as you can tell, that does not have the vents on the rear quarter panels. This wide body kit is designed to fit the base model Corvette, so that you don't have to replace the inner wheel wells or any of those other additional pieces. So that's for the front pieces and the rear quarters as well. Additionally, I love the C7 ZR1 style front bumper, so I was trying to look for something to update the look of this front bumper, and what I ended up with was these from C7 Carbon, which I'm going to replace where the fog lights go. I'm going to install these inserts, and these are going to be cooling air ducts for the brakes as we move forward. But that'll really change up the look of the front of the car and make it a little more stylish, more aggressive looking. So let's get to it. We're going to start removing the front bumper just like we did in the other video, and we'll talk about the fenders as well. All right, so just like we did before with the quarter panel, you'll remove all these T15 star bit screws from the quarter. There is one in this corner up here underneath the front bumper that we'll have to remove. Once we get the front bumper off, we'll have to remove the inner liner on the front side and the rear side of the fender here, and then there's another T15 screw that is underneath this rubber seal piece here, so we'll have to lift that up out of the way as well. All right, to remove this fog light, you got to remove these three screws here on the bottom of the fog light, and then it'll pop right out. All right, to finish removing the fender, you'll need to take this piece off, which is held on by two 10mm bolts on the bottom, and then you got to finish taking off these 7mm bolts on the bottom of the fender, and then there's also a bolt way up in there. It's hard to see with this light. Up in there, there's another 7mm that you got to get to and remove in order to get this fender off. so I got the quarter panels on. I put the old headlights, set them in the sockets just so that I could get the fitment, because I'm gonna have to put a little Bondo on these. I don't want to get Bondo on the new headlights, so I put them in there just for the time being, but they will come back out. So I bought this wide body kit from Vivid Racing. As you can tell, it's not the best fitment. I'm gonna need some Bondo to fill in a couple spots, but overall I'm very happy. See this another spot up here, I'm gonna have to put some Bondo. This just needs to get stuck back down in there, but it is a little low right here and doesn't come far enough on the corner. But overall it looks good and I'm happy with it. We also went ahead and purchased the smoked out headlights from Vet Lights, so I went ahead and put those on while I had the front bumper off. The thing that I'm really excited about are these, which really change up the look of the front of the car, the front bumper. They do take a whole lot of fabrication in order to actually make them fit properly. So I have a ways to go left, but I think they're getting there. This one's about done. This one will just need some Bondo in order to fill it in and connect the two pieces. So we're almost done with this part, and then I gotta start cutting this one out to match that one over there, and then we'll move on to the rear quarter panels. All right, so in order to remove the rear quarter panels, you have to remove the wheel liner. You got to disconnect from the diffuser in the back. There's a bunch of T15 screws inside where behind the door here, and then also on top, going along the top of the rear quarter panel. And then there's some bolts that are on this side that you can reach once you remove the tail lights. So we're also going to remove the tail lights. So to remove the tail light, unscrew those screws right there. Wish we had our new tail lights. So go ahead and install those.
Step on the
So got the rear quarter panels on. So this one, the fitment issue is right here. So the trunk sits a little higher, so I'll have to add some Bondo on the top of that one. Over here, the trunk fits a little better. The gap's a little wide though, so I'll probably have to put some on just on the inside of the slip. And down here doesn't fit quite right, so I'll have to add some Bondo there. But overall, I'm still super excited. It's looking really good. Can't wait to get the new wheels on it to finish the look and get it painted. All right, so we got these new air ducts installed on the front bumper. I used a white epoxy in order to install them. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this wide body kit from Vivid Racing. Super excited. It'll look even better once we get the new wheels. You can tell how sunken in those wheels are on this body kit. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe.